heading off this time to Nevada, to a little known place called the Fly Geyser. Yes, the Fly Geyser. It's an area in Nevada that has a lot of geothermal activities. I'll explain later. This is going to be a great adventure. We're getting in the van, we're driving at night, we're going to be there for early in the morning. Let's do this.
Okay, good morning. I'm going to be have green tea for kid is from journey coffee. Smells so good. Good morning, honey.
Good morning. It's not much sleep last night. I think we got here at 3 a.m. after driving about 350 miles. Didn't leave the house till 9 o'clock, so it's nice to wake up in the Black Rock Desert. We are on the Black Rock Playa. This is where Burning Man takes place. Burning Man is not taking place right now, but this is a fantastic, open, huge playa. I don't know if you can see it behind me. And we camped here last night because we drove 6 hours. And so we're getting up this morning, having our coffee, and heading off to go see the Fly Ranch and the Fly Geyser. Come with us. Let's go explore.
Mady, the tour lady, makes sure that our name is in the list. Then she gives us agreement that we need to follow what we cannot do during the tour. Then we sign the paper, just make sure they understand. Then we are ready to go for the tour. That's too bad. We cannot take any video.
Yeah, they're not going to let us do any filming on the ranch here, so we'll have to talk about it. We'll see what we can do, but she said we can film from the van, so it's kind of cool. I see a ship up here. We learned later this ship was called the Narwhal, named after a narwhal whale. It was built by Pepe Azan and used in Burning Man for several years. This is the Fly Ranch. So this was probably the homestead or the place where originally the people lived that owned the Fly Ranch. It's 3,800 acres. And the Burning Man people bought it. So that's why I'm sure this ship is here and a school bus and this art. You'll probably see a lot of interesting things. One piece of art from Burning Man was the Baba Yaga house. Baba Yaga is a Slavic folk tale of a witch that lives in the woods and travels around in a house with chicken feet. She would take children, and based on whether they told lies or not, she would either help them or cook them and eat them. It was certainly a fairy tale used to be able to keep children under control. It was really cool to see, as well as the rest of the ranch. Very wild, very peaceful out there. Then we jumped in the car and headed to a different part of the ranch where the Fly Geyser was located. We did about 1.5 mile walk around this area of the Fly Ranch. For 90% of the walk, we weren't allowed to take photos until we got close to the Fly Geyser. There were pools of crystal clear, warm water all over the place. So folks, this is a pool that's created. It's a hot pool. Oh, it's warm. It's like lukewarm bath water. And you can see a tufa in the background over here. I learned later that this is actually a geyser called the Wizard, and it was the original geyser on the property. Keep this Wizard Geyser in mind because I can't wait to tell you the story of how these geysers formed. That's got, it's an older geyser than the Fly Geyser, which is over here. Just beautiful water. Oh, look at that. I guess pre-COVID you could swim in it. This is so pretty. And this is bath warm water everywhere. Isn't this nice? And that is deep. I don't know if this will pick up how deep it is, but it is deep. Now I'm going to tell you a fantastic story about how these geysers came about. The hot water comes from contact of hot rocks deep in the earth, so deep down near where the tectonic plates contact each other. This is forced upward and out to the surface. But fast forward into 1916, where some farmers drilled a well in hopes of getting some irrigation water. But instead they got some very hot water coming out of the ground. Well, this well was just abandoned and left, and a 10 to 12 foot calcium carbonate cone formed. This cone is the Wizard that I showed you earlier. Then fast forward again to 1964. A geothermal energy company came out and drilled a second well. Well, they drilled this well looking for hot water to be able to produce energy. They found hot water. It was about 200 degrees that came out of the ground, but it was not hot enough for them to make it a feasible business, so they capped the well and moved on. The cap leaked and water came out, and over time it formed this 15 feet tall, huge diameter calcium deposit with water spewing out of the top, which is called the Fly Geyser. Since then, geothermal algae, which gives it its red and its green brilliant hues, have taken hold on the side of this geyser. Fast forward again to 1997. Burning Man was held that year at the Fly Ranch instead of the Black Rock Playa. This was the first introduction of the Burning Man to the Fly Ranch. In 2016, the Burning Man Group purchased the 3,800-acre Fly Ranch and have set it aside as a conservation area for people to enjoy the beauty of this area. In 2018, the Burning Man Group allowed tours to begin at the Fly Ranch and to see the Fly Geyser, helped by the Friends of the Black Rock Desert. This ended an almost 10-year gap that the public did not have access to seeing the geysers. So guys, this is a 10-year wait about to come to fruition. This is the Fly Geyser. What beautiful colors. And think of that constant water that's coming out all the time. And there's some wading pools, or soaking pools, right there in front. Our tour of the Fly Ranch and the geysers was hosted by Friends of the Black Rock Desert. Our tour guides were Maddie and Carlina. They were very knowledgeable and made it a fun adventure as we walked around the ranch. At the end of this video, they will tell you a little bit about the Friends of Black Rock Desert. After our tour, we headed into the cute little town of Gerlach, which is the launching point of the Burning Man Festival, and we were in search of the best burger in the world. We heard a place called Bruno's is supposed to have just that.
What you got, honey?
Probably the biggest burger in the world. Look at this thing. It's got ham, burger.
Now you happy now?
Yes.
You happy guy now?
Yes.
My pretty boy?
Yes.
Look what I got. Yay! Fish and chip.
Here.
Hi! We are friends of Black Rock, High Rock. Connect, inspire, protect. Come visit us at Friends of Black Rock or blackrockdesert.org. Like us on Facebook. We'll be here through the summer and the rest of the year and providing information to anyone who comes out to Black Rock Desert.
Yep. And I'm Maddie, and I'll be here, and I'm out here because I love these lands, and it's super awesome to meet other people who come out here and want to enjoy these lands. like I do. And yeah, Carlina too.
Yeah, come out, rockhound, camp, fish, hike. We're here to help you have a safe guided trip, and reach out to us for any information that you need. Thank you.
The Black Rock Desert is full of beauty and wonder. We camped that evening overlooking the Black Rock Playa, spent time on the playa itself, drove for miles across it, found a secluded road in search of a hot spring, and after a 100-mile round-trip journey, we found one of the most fantastic hot springs we've ever discovered. And this, my friends, is an episode for our next adventure.